brand, I'm sharing one of my favorite core memories in the early stages of building Moose. So check it out.
One small, unimportant decision that you made that changed the whole trajectory of your life.
2014, I decided to quit my very first pastry job and go at it on my own and start my own food venture. I had no idea what I'm doing, no business model, no business plan, nothing. Just the thought of, let's just see what happens. And you know the phrase when they say, build it and they will come? That is just what happened. Anybody that I was comfortable enough sharing this passion project with literally gave me the next step of what to do. I had a friend suggest GoFundMe. GoFundMe at the time was very new, and you had to literally design a campaign and put it on their website, and you either crowdfunded all the money at the end of your time. Mine was up there for 1 month, so I asked for $30,000, didn't get the $30,000, but you had a 30-day time window to campaign for your money. So I did that, unsuccessful. I had another friend suggest open up Etsy store. I didn't know what Etsy was at the time, but I did it anyway. Through my pastry research and development, or recipe testing, I came up with this pack of 4 mousse tartlets, almost like a vegan cheesecake, if you will. I was vegan at the time, and that was the why of the business. Didn't promote it. I didn't know how to market, none of that stuff. All of this was very new, and I was learning on my feet. I remember this one particular day, I was taking a nap, as I did because I'm unemployed. I got all the time in the world, and I'm having the best sleep of my life. I'm woken up by all these missed calls and 2 voicemails. I answer the first voicemail. It's a producer from the Queen Latifah Show.
Hi, this message is for Megan, Melissa. I'm a producer on the Queen Latifah Show. I just have a couple questions for you. If this is in fact the correct Megan who runs the Moose Bakery, give me a call back at 3102. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.
I am screaming my head off, crying, because I'm like, there's no way. How did this person find me? What is happening? In the midst of listening to the second voicemail, my mother calls me. I answer the phone. Of course, I'm crying, so my voice is all shaky. And she's like, what is going on? What are you doing? And I was like, a producer from the Queen Latifah Show just called me. I'm listening to the voicemail. That's why I'm crying. And she's like, well, did you call her back? And I'm like, no, because I'm on the phone with you. So I call her back. I call back, and she introduces herself. They interview me basically over the phone to get more answers to their question. They invite me to be on an episode because it's covering entrepreneurship. And I'm like, okay, great. So I'll leave the link in the video because it's still up on YouTube. So I'll leave the link in the comments. But yeah, so then it comes down to the day of the taping. I get to the studio. I meet the producer. She tells me the whole spiel of the segment I'm going to be on, all the things. They sit me in a particular section of the audience. They give me a different color wristband, all the things. And I'm just like, I don't know what questions they're going to ask me, whatever. I'm just excited to be here because let's just see what happens. So the producer comes back and she tells me they scrapped the little question and answer segment, which I'm going to be in. And so, which I wasn't surprised, but I was just so excited to be there. I didn't care. And she's like, just enjoy the show. Just enjoy the show, enjoy your time here. And I'll talk to you after the show. And I'm like, all right, fine. Don't think any more of it. Made friends with the women around me, or just kind of talking to people around me while we're waiting for the last segment to come up. Queen Latifah comes out and she's given the script of the entrepreneurship segment that they discussed about, right? And I'm sitting there listening, and then all of a sudden she's calling me to come to the couch. So I'm having this outer body experience because I'm like, no, they just told me I'm not going to be a part of the segment anymore. What is happening? The women around me are like, go down. They have the cameras on me. I'm crying at this point. I go down to the couch. We have the interview, and she gives me money. And from that point on till today, the business is still in the startup phase because I really didn't know how much money you need to start a business. But I have this core memory with me to remind me anytime I set out to do something or to try something, do it, because you never know who's watching. You never know where an idea can go. I look at all of my ideas that come about in this way of just like, let's just see what happens. Let's just try it. You're enjoying it. Why not, right? I don't believe there is no such thing as failure. Like, you don't fail. You only learn and get to the next step, right? So this core memory, I have gone on to sell a lot of baked goods under my business name. I still have the Etsy store to this day. My goal is to one day do a food truck or a pop-up or something of the sort. But I'm just like, I'm not putting pressure on myself to make it happen so fast, because the way that I enjoyed the building of what happened early on, it just allows me to enjoy every step that comes after. So again, I'll tag the episode in the comments, and I'll also tag my social media for my food business. What a memory, right? I know. If you made it this far in the video, thank you. Give this video a like, leave a comment, let me know what you thought. For watching, hopefully this inspired you to do something that you've been wanting to do. Even if you don't land on daytime TV, that wasn't my goal, but it just happened because I guess it was in the cards for me. I don't know, but go be great. Go do something you've been wanting or been putting off that you've been wanting to do. Go do it. Now is the time. All we have is now. And I'll see you in my next video.